when someone does Bhujangasana and you have palpated the lumbar spine and you find that the bones are still touchable, right? The spinous process is still touchable. It is for that person that we're doing this. Some of you have just gone blank on me. Okay, I need a body.
I'll do it.
Come.
On belly.
Belly. Head that way, yes. So, right here, this area, when you go into Bhujangasana, if using your fingers, you can feel the spinous processes. Like this one here, that's about L2. This one is actually just one major one. The others are not as prominent. It's just this little baby here. Yeah. So when there is a spinous process that is palpable, slowly come down. Now, what we have to do is move that and the rest forward, right? The more the bones move forward, the longer the spine, the more the protection. So we're going to do that with this in this specific way. Okay, God, you can slowly roll over onto your back and come back onto the sticky mat. Would you mind going down, please? A little more, little more, little more. Okay. So the aim is to hook one end here, to roll over and let the weight do the rest. But you have to hook. So this is how it will work. Slowly come up. And then, now it's a very strange thing because you're on the lumbar spine, you're not on the sacrum. Slowly come down. See, is that symmetrical? If it isn't, please adjust it. Yeah? Now lift the pelvis off and then curl the pelvis, yeah? Keep it curled as you come down. There. Got that? So now one end is hooked while the other end is free. Now slowly straighten out the legs, rolling internally, both legs.
Same time?
Yeah. And walk a little to your right. There. And now you have to lie like this. Again, this is absurdly basic. We need to take it up a notch for it to be even effective for somebody like Gordon, because he has some asana in his body. This would be wonderful for a person who has no asana in their body. Yeah.
If there's a low back injury, what's the likelihood of spasm?
If there is a low back injury, don't do this. This is only for long-term movement of the lumbar spine in. A correction which is very common in yoga students who do a lot of front bends. People who do a lot of front bending, their lumbar spine just pokes out from the back like a porcupine, and you have to bring it back in. Yeah.
And how are the eggs different than you have the Alexandria rolls, the real long foam? How is that?
Those are beautiful, but they are specific. This will work on the whole lumbar spine. That works on one or two vertebrae. And this is more protective. It's more protective.
As a general rule with low back pain, you wouldn't do passive back bends anyway, would you?
You would not do passive back bends, you would not do symmetrical back bends, you would not do all that stuff. Yeah. And you wouldn't stay, you go in and out. Okay, let's go. Come up onto your toes so you can get higher, please. And then let's do it again. Just check to see if it's symmetrical. So it has to be symmetrical. Once it's symmetrical, then again lift the pelvis off. Curl the pelvis. Oops. Yeah, we're stepping. Curl the pelvis and then come down. It's retraining the lumbar spine. So in the beginning it feels really awkward. I don't want my lumbar to do that. You do. And then slowly walk the feet away. A little more to the right. There you go. Yeah. And then just wait and let that weight of the pelvis, weight of the thorax, pull on the lumbar spine. You don't have to do anything now, just relax the weight this way, relax the weight that way. Very effective for long-term lumbar healing, not for spasm.
Can you do this daily? Or would you do it 3 times a week? Or what's the...
If you have a regular practice, you can do it daily. Absolutely daily. In fact, it's this movement of traction with extension in the lumbar spine that is being recommended now for all jerk and lift bodybuilders. I'm reading all these magazines on bodybuilding now. Yeah, they will not allow a person to lift a weight with a flat spine. They go into a deep back bend in the lumbar spine to lift the weight. Yeah. And then slowly bend the knees. And do the little bubbly boob. Okay, so that's the first one. And the second and last one, after he does this, I'll show it to you. And I presume you know that you can go higher or lower. And roll over, please, and get up.
Pointy right in there.
Actually, it's not pointy, it's all dull. It's all dull. That's the beauty of this. Being dull, it does not hit you like a brick does. Yeah. Yeah.
Our favorite thing.
So you can work with this to release this psoas. A few breaths, then you can work with slowly come up. Then you just change the angle of it, like so, to get deeper into the psoas. Yeah.
Do it like this?
Yeah. So now it is like this. Yeah. Yeah. And if you don't get enough weight, you can put a
So they can sit on about 20 or 30 of them at a discounted price.
yeah, and then again,
One moment though.
again, feel free to adjust them so you can get past the rectus. You have to be on the side of the rectus to get into the transverse and then into the psoas. Yeah. Yeah. And watch the armoring that you do. Start to dissolve. The armoring dissolves from 2 physical actions: moving the knees away, that way, and moving the arms that way, or dropping the upper body, whichever. But again, don't do it on a plain mat because they tend to slip off. So like a folded mat to keep it stable. And when you come out, just stop and feel. Because you know how much stuff we hold in this area. Yeah? Go ahead, experiment with these 2 things.